All right, I'm Telefero, Mr. Telefero TV. What's going on, everybody? Make sure you're still supporting me on all my social media platforms. ITSMRTALIAFERO, just like the channel is Mr. Telefero on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course, check out that young black entrepreneurship. It's MrT.com, ITSMRT.com. I'm putting up content every day. If you're into sports, hip hop, music, all that, every day I update that bad boy with a lot of content, at least 20 videos a day. I'm giving it my all. And of course, subscribe to my channel. If you're getting something out of this video and this content, don't just be the 500,000 view or the 100,000 view to a video. Be the first. All right, subscribe to my channel and you'll get all my content first. All right, we got the business taken care of. Make sure y'all do that. We're talking Funk Master Flex. All right, Funk Flex went live on Instagram again, and this time he addressed T.I. He addressed anybody who had something to say. I'm pretty sure probably 2 Chainz as well. Let me catch y'all up on what has happened. All right, Funk Flex has been going on this tirade on Instagram Live over the last few weeks, right? I think it's his way of trying to just, keep up with the new school, all right? He's an old school guy, a hip-hop legend, but there's an era of new cats who know nothing about Funk Master Flex, all right? And the New York hip-hop legend that he is as a DJ, and I always acknowledge that. You never want to take anything away from people who put the work in, and you can say what you want about Funk Flex. He put the work in. Now, I question a lot of what he has to say. I don't agree with pretty much anything that he or a lot of New Yorkers have to say in regards to hip-hop, but I respect him nevertheless because he has put the work in, all right? Funk Flex was talking about Tupac and Biggie, and he kind of alluded to this, and you kind of heard me allude to this on some of the other content that you can check out as well that's doing great numbers. It's almost as if Funk Master Flex was saying that all this Tupac Biggie stuff could have been avoided if Tupac wouldn't have lied. What did Tupac lie about? The first time Tupac got shot. Remember heading to the studio, Quam Studios, and Tupac got shot. And I did some research and I didn't realize Tupac had got shot 5 times. All right. Funk Flex said that Tupac shot himself. Like some dudes were walking up to Tupac, and Tupac ran his mouth too much, and Tupac got scared. And the gun went off on himself, and he shot himself. And Tupac knew that, obviously, that the gun had went off himself. But Tupac wanted to use the better story, and he rolled with it and said Biggie was the one who had him shot, had him set up. And let me not leave this into the air, because Funk Flex did clear this up. Let me give him this much credit. Everybody knows that Pac got shot 5 times, all right? The thing what Funk Flex was saying is when Tupac shot himself the first time, it alerted the room that Pac had the pistol on him or the gun on him or whatever, and that's what led to Pac getting shot more times. So Flex is acknowledging that, yes, Pac did shoot himself the first time. This is what he's saying. And that led to the room being tensed, and that's what led to Pac getting shot 5 more times or whatever it is, because Pac shot himself first. And Flex is saying that this all could have been avoided if Pac would have never shot himself first. It would have never sparked from there. The energy would have never got crazy in the room. And Funk Flex is like, that's wrong, that's false, and this whole East Coast West Coast stuff could have probably been avoided if Pac would have never rolled with this lie, because it made for a better story. And he kind of alluded to that. And then now on this Instagram Live, he flat-foot said it, all right? So that sparked up some problems. And then I'll give you some tweets from Funk Flex as well. He was like, the beef was Pac got robbed because he did the wrong New York cats dirty. He was scared of them, so he blamed Biggie. Those were Pac's friends. Pac been running with them, and he knew they were looking for him, which is why he had the pistol. The same friends that was with them when he got caught with the rape case. He been knew them niggas. Then he got caught with, he had amnesia on them niggas that was holding him down when he came to New York. All right, classic case of an out-of-town nigga wanted to be accepted and got in too deep and couldn't dig his way out. You wanted the truth, there it is. All right, so I mean, Funk Flex is going out now. He's talking about Tupac's rape case. I mean, he's literally putting it all out on the table this weekend. A lot of people are like, why? And one of those people who are like, why, is T.I. Now, T.I. has become the hip-hop spokesman. Anything that he don't like going with the culture politically, he's going to have an opinion. And he just kind of stepped in his lane for like the last year. And with all the blogs picking up everybody's content, T.I.'s become the new black spokesman. And a lot of people believe T.I. could be the one to step up and really make some changes in the black community if he got with the right people who live that life every day. I'm not saying T.I. can do it on his own, but I'm saying I believe T.I. has the pull to make some strings work in the future going forward. All right, so T.I. said this to Funk Flex. Yo, Funk Flex, respectfully, bro, on G Code, regardless of what you think, the validity of your statement, I was taught to never speak down on a dead man, considering that they ain't here to speak up for themselves. When he was alive, you was on the air then. That was not the time. This is not the time to address that, all right? Not here, not now, not like this. This ain't the time. And I'd say the same thing to a nigga from LA speaking on BIG. All right. So Funk Flex went live again, and pretty much what was said in that live stream, you can check it out on my site. I'll comment the link to my site where the entire Funk Flex, he shed a tear in that damn stream, man. On the Instagram live, he shed a tear. He addressed why he said it, and he addressed T.I., and I'm pretty sure everybody else who had some displeasure with him talking about somebody who's dead. Funk Flex was like, look, I've been addressing this for 20 years. You just only hearing it now because it's Instagram Live, and you got blog sites picking this up. They want content. I've been addressing this thing for 20 years. Ever since it happened, I've been addressing it. This is what Funk Flex is saying. He was like, look, my friend Biggie could still be here if it wasn't for Pac. I do believe Funk Flex is going hard now, and I don't understand that narrative. I mean, maybe, we don't know. Maybe B.I.G.'s 20-year anniversary of his death, maybe it triggered something. Like, maybe it's, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. We really don't know. And that's tough for us to speculate on just why Funk Flex is losing it now. Because he's literally, it's tears in his eyes on his live stream. Seriously. And we don't know what it is. What could have triggered this for him? And I'm not going to clown him for that. All right. If I lost my friend and I think somebody else had to do it, something to do with it, I'm going to clown you. I'm not going to lie. And I probably won't let it go because I'm a real person with real feelings. Now, what I think is corny on Funk Flex's end is you're doing it on the radio, on Instagram Live. Like, if you want to do it on your radio show, right? You're on the radio, but you're doing it on Instagram Live. To me, that seems as if though you're trying to really, really draw an audience for this. If it's just on your mind, speak on the shit. Don't try to create. Funk Flex, over the last couple weeks, he's really been on his Instagram Live as a lady. He's really been, all of it has been straight controversy. Like, nothing positive, all of it straight mess. And it looks like he was trying to create some attention. All right, it looks like that. I don't have no problems with him being upset. If he really believes this Pac situation, if he really believes Pac is the reason why his friend is dead, and it looks like he really believes it, right? He really believes that Pac started this New York East Coast, and I'm this East Coast, West Coast bias or whatever, this beef, and I'm not gonna lie. Pac has a mouth on him. He had a mouth on him. That from I can see, and I wasn't even alive. I just watch interviews and content. But this whole notion that you gotta do this now, you gotta really drive it home now and talk about his rape case, I just think it's a little bit corny, man. I just think you don't have to take it. You could leave it alone. You've made your point. Now he's really going in and he's rubbing people the wrong way. And what I want Hot 97 to realize is that they have a Summer Jam show, right? And every year you're trying to bring out the top artists. Now, I'm not saying you got to ride somebody's penis to get artists, but I mean, you rubbing artists like 2 Chainz, who's always got a hit record around, T.I. the wrong way. Like, you got people who could be beneficial to your business going forward. You need to make a decision, Funk Flex. Can you be one of the top dials in Hot 97 or not? Your job is to be a radio personality, but at the same time, Summer Jam is a huge part of what Hot 97 has going. Again, I ain't saying ride nobody, but at the same time, sheesh, you got a job to do, my brother. And it looks like people are feeling some type of way about Pac. Now, I wasn't alive for Pac's era. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't alive. And do I believe we make it seem like Tupac did no wrong? Yes, I do believe that. And I don't like that. I do believe there was as much good as there was to Pac. I think there was some bad too. But the courage and confidence that he's giving my black people, can't take that away from him. And with his movie about to hit this summer, this is not a good time for somebody to kind of discredit his legacy. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe Funk Flex has seen the movie, or he's even close to seeing the movie, or he's heard people or talked to people who've seen the movie, and maybe he thinks there's some lies in the movie, or maybe Biggie ain't portrayed the correct way in the movie. So we will see going forward. But Funk Flex airs out why he said what he said about Biggie and Tupac. He says he believes his friend would still be here if it wasn't for Tupac. He said that straight up and down. I want you to comment that old era, because I know I got these 40-year-old niggas who be just killing me in my dang comments. Y'all niggas ain't got no lives. But I want y'all to chime in and tell me, is Funk Flex right? If you remember that era, was it Pac's fault? Right? Not saying you was there the night of the shooting, the first shooting. But if you remember that era, talk to me. Did Tupac really did he really have like a mouth on him? Did he really like start stuff? And do you believe he started that Biggie situation from what you know? All right. Thank you for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview, video, or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@ismrteleferro.com.